What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy in the building. Y'all already see what time it is. Coming on back in here again. It's the Legend Series. We got another one for you. Chris Gamble, the Panther cornerback demon that used to lock things down. Look, I get a little bit excited when I go to the blast from the past. So make sure if you get as excited as I do about some of these players that were legends back in the day, come on in, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Do us that favor, like the video. Without further ado, 6'1", 205 pounds. Look, this guy from Ohio State University, the former first round pick number 28, our guy, Panther legend Chris Gamble, who put up fucking numbers in Panther uniforms. And I'm talking about numbers right now. He still holds the franchise record for interceptions for a career, which is 27 career interceptions in an 8-year span. Interception return yards in a season, 157, which was in 2005, the year we went to the NFC Championship. Just to put that out there. And 101 return yards against Tampa Bay, November the 6th in 2005. So, franchise record holder is in the building. Let's talk about numbers. When you look at this guy, passes deflected, I'm talking about every single year from a rookie campaign. First of all, he was the only rookie to come in, establish himself, and start every single game that entire season on the defense. Let's put that in perspective. First of all, first season, he came on in 74 combined tackles, total 68 tackles, 14 passes deflected. Look, interceptions, he had 6 as a rookie. He followed that up the next year with 7. The next year after that, 3. It keeps getting better and better. Every time you look down, this guy was around the ball. And I'm going to be real with you guys, where we had a up and down funk, this guy never got the credit that he really should get. He was a lockdown corner on that side of the football, but because we were up and down in the win column, he didn't get the recognition year in and year out for Pro Bowls. So I just want to put that out there before I say anything else. This guy was like that, and if you don't believe it, go back, type the name into YouTube, and go watch some of his film. The guy was like that. When you throw in his direction, I'm telling you, it was going to be going in the opposite direction. You would make a grave mistake throwing it his way. Look, I watched this guy terrorize the NFC South for years. And once again, in 2005, he led the NFL, the entire NFL, with 7 interceptions. 2006, he led the team in interceptions. He tied all our guys in here with 3 interceptions that year with Richard Marshall and Ken Lucas. I know y'all remember Ken Lucas. But anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. This guy was probably the most consistent Panther through that 8-year span that he was on the team. Like I said, from 2004 to 2012, this guy right here was one of my favorite players. 2012, he had to retire a little bit early because of injury. But like I said, when you name the greats of corners in the Carolina Panther land, you think of him, Josh Norman. Like I said, we had some other guys that were worthy to be, deemed pretty good. But when you talk about the cream of the crop in Carolina Panther land, in the last 25 years, you had one good consistent season from Josh Norman, which was an all-pro first team, all-pro honors, and you had Pro Bowl honors. But you got this guy who did it for a career. He just didn't get the recognition. When you're getting 7 interceptions and 6 interceptions and 4 interceptions, like I said, we're going to put the numbers up on the screen for you. Through a career, this guy had numbers. So I get a little excited when I think about what this guy was for us and his value to the team, because with him and Ken Lucas and Richard Marshall, we had some dogs in that cornerback room. I know y'all don't know. Just in case you didn't know, go back and look at the team from 2004 to 2012. Look. Yes, he did play a year with Cam Newton through the Cam Newton era. And as Luke Kuechly got here, he got hurt and he ended up leaving here. He only played 4 games with us that year. This guy was here. So I'm telling you right now, go watch. Passes deflected, you didn't want to throw his way. Bop, ping pong that thing right on down. Look, this guy had a knack for the football. He also, if you throw it his way, he's taking it back to the house. So shout out to Chris Gamble. Like I said, he had to retire early. One of my Panther favorites. When you think about what we had on defense, when you had the Mike Mentors of the world, who was on the tail end of his career when Chris Gamble came, you had the Dan Morgans, you had the Brinson Buckners, you had the Mike Ruckers, you had the Julius Peppers. Like I said, we had a lot of dominant figures in this Carolina Panther land, and this guy was the recipient of a great front seven being there. Because, like I said, they got after the quarterback, and this guy was always in the backfield to make a play whenever those other guys did their job. He was always there to benefit off of it. And like I said, he was dynamic. He had the speed, the agility. He could go toe to toe. I remember he locked up, and I say locked up Larry Legend. Y'all heard it, Larry Legend. Go look it up. I remember it just like it was yesterday. I think it was a playoff game we had against Larry Legend. Locked him up, clamps, couldn't touch him. Huh, UPS. What can Brown do for you? What can Gamble do for you? He took the gamble, and I'm telling you, Larry Fitzgerald couldn't handle him. I ain't gonna even go there though. I'm gonna let that down. I'm gonna let that go. I ain't talking about that 2009 Larry Fitzgerald that came through here and left skid marks after Jake Delhomme, threw all them interceptions on his birthday. I ain't talking about that game now. That ain't the game. That game, Larry Fitzgerald killed us. And they went on to the Super Bowl. No, I ain't talking about that game. No, that's not the game. But go look it up. Regular season game. And a couple of regular season games, he had his way with a lot of the wide receivers that was in the league that year, man. Look, a true lockdown corner, a true underrated marksman in his sport, a true guy that doesn't get the respect that he should get for the numbers that he put up in such a small showcase for the Panthers. So I'm just putting it out here. Hopefully one day we'll see Chris Gamble with his blue jacket in Carolina. He deserves it, rightfully so. When you holding records for some of what you did here back in 2004 and 5, you deserve it, cuz. So make sure, if y'all feel like how I feel, like, comment, subscribe. Show Chris Gamble some love. If you watch this video, like the video coming on in here, man. And leaving. It's your boy Dub Q.